Namaste to all. In this video, I'll try to explain to you the Sukshama Shariram. This is the Sankhya Darshanam. Sankhya Darshanam 1/61 speaks about the universe creation, where Kapil Muni mentions Sattva Rajah Tamasam Samyavastha Prakritihi Prakriter Mahan Mahato Ahankaro Ahankarat Panchatanmatrani उभय इंद्रियम तन्मात्रेभ्यः स्थूलभूतानि पुरुष इति पंचविंशतिर्गणः. पंचविंशति मीन्स 25 गणः, 25 काउंटिंग. पुरुष इति, पुरुष मीन्स जीवात्मा और पुरुष मीन्स चेतन तत्व, and the 24 plus 1, there are 25 tattva in this universe, and out of which Sattva Rajah Tamaha, from this Sattva Rajah Tamasam Samya Avastha Prakriti. What is Prakriti? So I just try to explain with my notebook. So Sukshama Sharira, the Sharir is made from Prakriti. Prakriti is a non-alive matter, right? So you see here Sattva Raja Tama, and when these are in equilibrium stage, when these are equilibrium means they are not acting, they are in rest position. There is no temperature, there is no movement, there is no sound, nothing is there, everything is empty, nothing is acting. So they are in equilibrium stage. That stage is called as Prakriti. So I have just made this sutra in a table to easily understand. So the Shastra says from Prakriti Mahan, Mahatattva is formed, and Mahatattva is also called as Buddhi, or we can also call it as intellect in English. So from intellect, what intellect we possess is made from Prakriti, and from Prakriti Mahat is formed, and Mahato Ahankarat, Ahankar Tattva is formed. Ahankar is called as, in English we can say, ego. Ego does not mean that I am the greatest person. No, not that ego. Ego or Ahankar, Ahamkara, the instrument. See, Prakriti, Mahat, this Ahankar, these are all called as instruments. Instruments. With these instruments, the Jivatma will be able to realize itself. So Ahankar is that instrument which tells that I exist. That is called as ego tattva. Like, I am holding the pen. When I hold the pen, unconsciously I am aware that I am holding the pen. Although I don't say that I am holding the pen, I know I am holding the pen. How do I know I am holding the pen? Because of this Ahankar. So Kapil Muni says from Mahat Tattva Ahankar is formed, and everything, the raw material is Prakriti. The raw material is Prakriti. Prakriti means this Sattva Rajah Tama. These three are, let's say, three particles. These three particles are combined, called as Prakriti. And from Prakriti, when these three are in equilibrium stage, it is called as Prakriti. When Paramatma creates the universe, Paramatma disturbs this equilibrium. He will disturb Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Thereby he will create an unequilibrium stage. And from that, the Mahat is formed, and from Mahat Ahankar is formed, which is called as ego tattva. And from Ahankar, the sutra says Ubhaya Indriyani. Ubhaya means two. See, the sutra says, the sutra I will read again. See here, Mahato Ahankaro Ahankarat, from Ahankar Pancha Tanmatrani Ubhaya Indriyam. From Ahankar, two things are formed from Ahankar Tattva. From Ahankar, Pancha Tanmatrani, Pancha Tanmatra, and Ubhaya Indriyam. Ubhaya means two. Ubhaya in Sanskrit means two. What is two? Inside and outside, we can say. Or Ubhaya means Gyan Indriya and Karma Indriya. So from Ahankar Tattva, two things are formed. One is Pancha Tanmatrani, other one is Ubhaya Indriyani. And from Pancha Tanmatrani, the stool booth is formed. Whatever we see, Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, Akash, that is the earth, water, Agni, fire, Vayu, air, Akash, the space, everything is created. These are called as stool booth, and this stool booth is created from Pancha Tanmatrani. Pancha Tanmatrani are minute particles which are called as Gandh, Ras, Roop, Sparsh, Shabd. We cannot translate exactly these things in English. It is better to understand in Sanskrit only. Gandh means smell, we can say smell. Rasa means taste. Roop means form. Sparsh means touch. Shabd means sound. Smell, taste, form, touch and sound. These are the Pancha Tanmatrani. From Pancha Tanmatrani, the Pancha Stula Bhutas are formed, which is Prithvi, which is earth, Jal, which is water, Agni, which is fire, Vayu, which is air, and Akash, which is space. But the real translation of Prithvi is not earth. These are so minute, microscopic level. Prithvi does not mean the earth what we see here, like we are living on the earth. No. Prithvi, this Prithvi Tattva is in microscopic level, and this is in nanoscopic level or further down, Gandh Tanmatrani. So, from Gandh Tanmatrani, Prithvi is formed. From Ras Tanmatrani, Jal is formed. From Roop, Agni is formed. From Sparsh, Vayu is formed. From Shabda, Akash is formed. So, these are the this is the prakriya, this is the way in which this universe gets created. From Pancha Tanmatrani, Pancha Sthula Bhut is formed. And similarly, on the other side, from the Ahankar Tattva, the Gyan Indriya and Karma Indriya are formed. See, remember this Pancha Sthula Bhut is here, right? This is responsible for our body. Human body, the body, like I am writing with my hand, right? This is created from Pancha Sthula Bhut. My eyes, my ears, my legs and our body, everything is created from Pancha Sthula Bhuta, right? This is a human body which is called as Stula Sharira because it is created from Stula Bhuta, it is called as Stula Sharira. Now we are trying to understand what is Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira is created from, this is called as Sukshma Sharira, I'll explain to you. Gyan Indriya, from Ubhaya Indriya, from Ahankar Tattva, Gyan Indriya and Karma Indriya is created. What is Gyan Indriya? We can say in English as sense organs. Organs of sense as sense organs, which is giving us some knowledge. Gyan means knowledge. Like Gran. Gran means we can say nostrils or nose. Rasana means we can say tongue. I'll write it here. And Chakshu means we can say eyes. And Tvak means skin. And Shotra means ears. These are the 5 Gran Indriya, Rasna Indriya, Chakshu Indriya, Tvacha Indriya, Kshotra Indriya. The exact translation is not nose, but Gran means with which we are able to identify the smell. And similarly, Rasna Indriya, with which we are able to identify the taste. From Chakshu, with which we are able to identify the form. From Tvacha, we are able to keep our sense. Like somebody is touching us, we are able to feel it. And similarly, Shotra Indriya, with which we are able to hear. And then the Karma Indriya, inside our body, not only the sense organs are there, but also the organs of perceptions are there. The Karma Indriya, organs of actions, not perception, we can say actions, in organs of actions which will do some karma, which will do some kriya. Like Vani, we are able to speak, we are able to use our hands, Pani, then Padam, we are able to walk, then Guda, whatever we eat, burger kaya, pizza kaya, whatever we eat, the excretion is thrown out by Guda Indriya. And Upastindriya. Upastindriya also means sexual organ of sex, and Upastindriya also means Mutra Indriya, from where the Mutra Visarjan happens, from where the urine is passed. So these are called as Karma Indriya. And these are not stool, these are abhautik. See, these are not bhautik, these are abhautik Indriya. The hand, what you see is bhautik, but here there is a Pani Indriya which is responsible for function of this hand. That Pani Indriya is not seen by microscope. It is so suksham, but this is the responsible organ to activate my hand. Similarly, this is the responsible Sukshma Indriya to activate my legs. And remember, Ubhaya Indriya also means outside and inside, I told, right? This Gyan and Karma we can call as outside, and there is one inside organ which is called as mind or Man. And every organ is connected to mind. Everything is connected to mind. So when you see something, the mind receives the information, and mind will transfer it to Ahankar, and Ahankar to Mahatattva Buddhi. So and Jivatma is there. This is the part of human, inside the human body I am speaking about. So we must understand mind is connected everywhere. So you see here this 5, this 1, how much? 5 plus 5 plus 1 is 11, and this 5, 11 plus 5 is 16, and this 2, this is 17, this is 18. This 18 tattva is called as Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira does not burn. When somebody dies, we burn the human body, or some, like Muslims or Christians, they will bury the body. When they burn the body or bury the body, the stool bhuta, the stool body will burn. It will decay. It will get into mud. It will get into fumes. The human body will get destroyed. But these things, the stool bhut, jal, agni, vayu cannot burn these things. These are abhautik. These are very minute. So that is why in the next Janma also this will follow the Jivatma. This is all connected to Jivatma. In the next Janma, this 18 Tattva Sukshma Sharira will follow. And whatever we see how it works. Whatever we see or whatever we taste, whatever we touch, somebody touches us or we touch somebody, or whatever we hear, everything is transferred to mind. And mind will take decision from Mahatattva. For example, as somebody was asking me a question, I see a beautiful girl and I want to get close with her. What is the action that will happen? So when you see a beautiful girl, your eyes are chakshu indriya, your chakshu eyes are seeing it, and the information of that girl will go into your mind. And the mind, before proceeding, the mind will contact with the intellect. And intellect has got the knowledge. Whatever knowledge, experience we have learnt, everything is stored in the intellect. And the mind will ask the intellect, should I go to that girl and ask for friendship or not? The intellect will say, if it is a learned person, a wise person, wild person will say that, okay, she is my sister. No, this is beautiful girl. Okay, let me try to approach. Based on that, based on its knowledge, the Mahat Tattva, the intellect, buddhi will give decision. And the moment the decision is received by mind, the mind will instruct, okay, leg, please proceed towards her. Okay, hand, please take your hand and do handshake, like that. So the mind will instruct the karmendriya. And when the karmendriya receives the instruction, immediately this karmendriya will instruct the human body's hand. We will start acting. So mind is present everywhere. Mind is so important. See, the connection is so complex. I'm just trying to explain in very simple form, but the connections are very complex. So, and also one more important thing, this Sukshma Sharira, whatever action we do, everything is stored in mind. That storage is called as sanskars. So when you see a beautiful girl, when you as a normal person see a beautiful girl, inside you, or when a girl sees a beautiful boy, inside that girl, she will get attraction towards that boy or girl. But let's say a sannyasi sees that girl, a maharishi sees that girl, or a sannyasini sees the boy, they will not get attraction because they have a complete control on their indriya. What they will see the body as a dead body is dead. They will see that everything is made from flesh and blood. So everything is made non-alive matter. So they don't get attracted. We get attracted because we do not have that knowledge. We do not have that experience inside us. We do not have that tapasya. So it's a very complex system. And similarly, understand, Prithvi is made from Gandh Tattva. So we are able to smell because of the presence of Gandh Tanmatrani. That is why we are able to smell. And Prithvi's quality is smell. Similarly, Jal quality is Rasna. We are able to taste any object in this world, we are able to taste because of presence of Rasna, Tat Tanmatrani. And Jal also has the Rasna quality. Similarly, Agni has the quality of Roop. We are able to see, perceive, form and everything we are able to see because of Roop Tanmatrani. Similarly, Sparsha Tanmatrani. We are able to feel the touch, right? That's because of Sparsha. Sparsha Tanmatrani. And also Shabd Tanmatrani, based on which we are able to hear. And Shabd is stored in Akash. Our Akash is formed because of Shabd. The universe, space, whatever we perceive as space, is created from Shabd, is created from minutest vibrations. So our human body is made from this Stula Bhuta, and Stula Bhuta can be destroyed by Agni, Vayu, Jal, Akash. The body, when I keep my hand in the fire, it will get burnt. But inside this complex body, there is let me just zoom out. So inside this Sharira, there is this complete Sukshma Sharira Tattva, which does not get burnt. Even I get burnt. My hand get burnt, my body get burnt, or I get hurt. The Sukshma Sharira will not get hurt. It will not die. It will follow from Janma to Janma to Janma to Janma until the Jivatma attains Samadhi. When the Jivatma attains Samadhi, for that person everything will die. Everything after Moksha, all these things will go back to Prakriti. Everything will return back to Prakriti. and that and for that yogi, after, suppose for example, let's take a case of Sri Krishna Maharaj. Sri Krishna Maharaj's mind, his Sukshama Sharira completely is destroyed now. It does not exist. Sri Krishna Maharaj is Jivatma, and his whatever raw material is, whatever is made from the raw material, it will go back to raw material stage, Prakriti stage. But for us, until we attain moksha, everything will follow us. The body will change from generation to like birth to birth. The body will change. Today I am a human, I am having a hand, I am a human, I am having a human hand. Tomorrow I can become an animal based on my own karmas. So this is, and still even if I am an animal, the Sukshma Sharira is same for all the animals. The Sukshma Sharira is same for bacteria also. Some of the actions of Sukshma Sharira will not work for bacteria and virus, but they will still exist. And when that bacteria or virus will take a human birth, everything will start working. And in the human birth, we can utilize all these things are instruments, as I mentioned. With these instruments, we can try to utilize everything properly to attain moksha. So that is the purpose of this human life. So this is a very, very important subject for us to understand. I try to explain to the understanding what I have. So please go through this video once again if you are confused. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.